Welcome to Main Event, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Spotfest Steve, and to kick off tonight's show, we have Spotfest Steve and Baron Corbin teaming up ahead of their match at NXT TakeOver against former NXT champs, top guys, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, The Revival. I guess management has been dissatisfied with Steve and Corbin at each other's throats every single night for the past several weeks, and now they are forced to team together. Who knows if the animosity will take over here tonight between these two men. Oh, look at this! Working together to get the upper hand. I was about to say, I know Steve wants to keep that perfect record, but will these two be able to coexist? Looks like for now they are. I think they might have mutually agreed to just get this match over with because they don't want to team together. And Steve now stomping out Scott Dawson. These two have met each other before, and Baron Corbin trying to get involved. Ooh, what is going on here? This is just a whole clusterfuck of shit going on outside. DDT as Corbin slams Scott Dawson into the mat. And Corbin now taking care of Dash Wilder, allowing Steve to get back up to his feet. And Steve now making his way back into the ring. There's Scott Dawson. But Steve now catching him, shoulder in the gut, over the top, sunset flip powerbomb. Now back in the ring, and Dash Wilder now trying to get the upper hand on Steve. Suplex. And Steve rolls out of the way of that stomp. He catches him. What's he going to get him for here? Up top, suplex, release. Dropping Dash Wilder down to the mat. Now he's got him up again. Throws him against the ropes. Headbutt into the chest. Kick to the chest. What's Steve looking for here? He's got him up again. He's got him up on his shoulders, but Dash Wilder slides out. German suplex, dropping Steve on the back of his neck. Now trying to pick him up, but Steve catches him by the arm, throws him to the ground, stomping him out. Steve is not happy with either of these two men. He just wants to get this match over with. He doesn't want to team with Baron. He just wants to get the win and then kick the crap out of Baron at NXT TakeOver. Over the head, belly to belly, and Steve now going to the corner. We've seen him go here before. Dash Wilder catching him though. Steve with a kick. Kicks him out, creates some distance, and Dash Wilder dodges. Throws Steve to the ground. Ooh, and Dash Wilder with a knee to the gut. What's he looking for here? He's got him up for a suplex and drops him down. Falcon Arrow-esque maneuver. Now tags in. These guys are an excellent tag team. Ooh, there's Dash Wilder not leaving the ring. Look at this. He's got him in the ropes now. Dash Wilder is not the legal man. He needs to leave the ring. And there he goes, but not after he's done some damage. Scott Dawson now turning Steve over. Stomping the arm. And Steve rolls out of the ring. Ooh, what's this? And Steve catches him now. What's this? He's got him up. Suplex. Dropping him to the mat without a care in the world. And Steve now going up into the corner. Somersault senton. Crushing Scott Dawson underneath his weight. Steve really trying to stay as the aggressor here. Scott Dawson, fireman's carry, trying to get the upper hand, and he's got Steve hooked. What's this? Back suplex, almost like a Saito suplex, dropping Steve on his neck. Scott Dawson here trying to stay as the aggressor. Steve catches him with a reversal, knee to the gut, dodges the punch of Dash Wilder, and he moves on to just catch Scott Dawson. What's he looking for here? Perhaps another suplex. That seems to be a favorite move of Steve. He just keeps doing it over and over. Throws him off the ropes. Leapfrog. Drop down. Oh, and Scott Dawson caught him with a drop toe hold. Dragging Steve towards the middle of the ring. Rolls him over looking for the pinfall. Not even a 1 count. Steve kicks out. Corbin wants in this match badly. Doesn't look like Steve has any interest in tagging in, however. Ooh! Dawson dodged the super kick. But Steve now getting the upper hand. He's got him hooked for the pump handle. Throws him into the corner. Now stomping out Scott Dawson. Very unhappy that Scott Dawson countered the super kick. Now just driving his head right into the sternum of Scott Dawson. And what's he looking for here? Pulls him back. Headlock takeover. The interesting thing about this match is that these are two former tag team champions taking on two guys who can't stand each other. DDT. And yet they are holding their own against top guys, Dawson and Wilder. Punch to the face. What's he going to look for here? He's wrenching the arm. He's got him hooked. Was that hammerlock? Northern Lights. He's bridging for the pin. One. Dawson kicked out, but we saw both men from either team enter the ring. Steve with a stomp. And now, what's Steve trying to do here? There he goes, off the top rope. Beautiful high angle moonsault. There's Baron Corbin reaching for the tag. But Steve not even acknowledging him. Dawson counters the overhead belly to belly. Ooh, Steve dodged. Whatever that was going to be, Steve dodged it. I don't know what he was going for. Perhaps a chop block or something. Ooh, backstabber. Dropping Dawson to the mat. Both men are exhausted here. Scott Dawson's taken a lot of damage in this match. And Steve has not tagged out. He's just letting Dawson get back to it. Oh, Dawson counters. Drop kick. Steve now just trying to make it back to his feet. He knows he's in enemy territory over there. Dawson setting him up for something. Leg drop. Just a jumping, grounded leg drop. He picks him up. What's he looking for here? Oh, there it is. Perhaps that's what he was looking for earlier. The chop block. That front angle chop block just taking out the knee. Steve sends Dawson into the corner. Could he be looking for it? In his own enemy's corner? O'Connor roll. German suplex bridging into the pin. Baron Corbin coming in. 1, 2. Oh, no. Wilder breaks it up even before the 2 count. But Steve now back on the attack. Cranking the neck of Scott Dawson.